Ever wondered how someone can turn a small inheritance into a trading empire worth hundreds of millions? This isn't just a fantasy. It's the real-life story of a trading legend, Bill Lipschutz. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible journey of a man who conquered the world's biggest financial market. Bill's story begins not in finance, but in architecture at Cornell University. While in school, he inherited about $12,000 after his grandmother passed away. Most students might have used it for tuition or a new car. Bill saw an opportunity. He took that inheritance, spent countless hours at the university library devouring everything he could about the stock market, and began investing. His initial success was astonishing. Through calculated risks and a sharp mind for market patterns, he grew that $12,000 into over $250,000. He was on top of the world. But the market has a way of teaching humility. One bad decision, one wrong move, and he lost it all. Everything. Can you imagine that feeling, going from a $250,000 portfolio back to zero? It would have been enough to make anyone quit for good. But Bill Lipschutz isn't just anyone. Instead of giving up, he saw this devastating loss as the most valuable lesson he could ever learn. It taught him the brutal reality of risk management. This experience became the bedrock of his entire trading philosophy. It wasn't just about winning big. It was about not losing everything when you're wrong. After graduating, Bill joined Salomon Brothers in 1982, a powerhouse investment bank at the time. They didn't have a foreign exchange department, so what did they do? They asked Bill to build one from the ground up. This was the dawn of the modern Forex market, and Bill was right at the forefront. He quickly became their principal trader, and his success was meteoric. By 1985, he was earning an average of $300 million a year for the bank. That's not a typo, $300 million a year. He became known as the Sultan of Currencies, a trader who could move markets with his decisions. He understood that Forex wasn't just about numbers on a screen. It was about global economics, political events, and human psychology. What was his secret? Lipschutz's trading philosophy is deceptively simple but incredibly hard to master. First, he believes you have to be passionate and completely obsessed with the markets. It's not a 9-to-5 job, it's a lifestyle. Second, risk management is paramount. He famously said that when you're in a trade, you need to know how much you're willing to lose before you even think about how much you can win. He advocated for a strong risk-to-reward ratio, often aiming for at least a 3-to-1 return. He also stressed the importance of thinking in probabilities, not certainties. The market is never 100% predictable. A successful trader isn't right all the time. They just make more money when they're right than they lose when they're wrong. He also had an uncanny ability to process a huge amount of information and distill it into a single, actionable trade idea. In 1990, after an incredibly successful run, Bill left Salomon Brothers to start his own firm, Hathersage Capital Management. He continued his reign as one of the top Forex traders in the world, proving his success wasn't tied to a big bank, but to his own skill and discipline. Bill Lipschutz's story is more than just about making money. It's a powerful tale of resilience, intellectual curiosity, and the importance of learning from your failures. He turned a catastrophic loss into the foundation of a legendary career. He reminds us that in trading and in life, it's not about avoiding every mistake, but about having the discipline and the strategy to survive them and come out stronger on the other side. So what can we learn from the Sultan of Currencies? Obsess over your craft, respect risk above all else, and never let a failure be the end of your story. Let it be the beginning of your education. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as inspiring as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the minds of the world's greatest investors. See you in the next video.